Hi, it's Kata. One word, this. Oh my gosh! See anything that looks especially interesting to you? Boy, I sure do. And my husband did too when he was at an estate sale and saw a bag like this and said, "How much?" And they said, $10. He got that for $10. Okay, it's incredible, the stuff that's in here, and I'm so excited to share it with you right now. But first, I just have to give major kudos to my husband, John So, who is not only supportive in my doll collecting, but has become kind of a doll collector in his own right. It is so wonderful and fulfilling when you can share a hobby with somebody and to have them be as excited as you are about something that they know you're going to love. And not only that, but he has the eye. Like, he can spot these things. He's so good at finding this stuff at antique stores, at thrift stores, and estate sales. And I am so grateful to have a partner like John So, who participates with me in something that makes me so happy. He kind of wanted to save it for my birthday, which is next month, but he's like a kid at Christmas. He just couldn't wait. So I get to share these with you today. And as if these weren't amazing enough, I found something really special about them that I can't wait to tell you at the end of this video. Okay, ready? Here we go. The most exciting thing that I spotted immediately, and it was the same thing that my husband spotted from across the room within that plastic bag, was this. This is an old Barbie. Now, as you can see, she has some issues, and I haven't even shown you the major issue yet, and that is this. She is missing a leg. And all her hair. But, oh my gosh, just looking at that face alone, I was like, this Barbie looks kind of old. Now, I don't know very much about really early Barbies. So, I got help from this excellent book called My Vintage Barbies by Marie Royer. It is a fantastic color image-filled resource and reference guide for every kind of Barbie, Ken, friend, fashion pack, and more that you could even imagine. And it came out in, I want to say, 2015? So 2021. So it is pretty up to date with Barbies in the vintage style. You know, like, it doesn't have any of the like fashionistas or anything, but it does have silkstones and any other kind of newer Barbie with a vintage face mold. So I use this as my source for determining maybe what year this Barbie is. And at first I was like, is this a number one? And I know that you vintage Barbie experts right now are going, nope, that's not a vintage number one, just by looking at it. And now I've since learned that you could tell just by looking at it that it's not a Barbie number one. And the main thing is her eyebrows. The Barbie number one eyebrows were very arched, and hers are more straight across. Another thing I just learned is that Barbie number one's feet had the holes in them for the peg stands. And you know, a lot of the collector Barbies with the vintage reproduction face have the holes in their feet for the peg stands that come with them. But her foot just says Japan. It does not have a hole in it. Okay, so right there we already know that from her eyebrows and from her feet, she is not a Barbie number one. But I believe she might be a Barbie 3, 4, or 5. This book talks about how Barbie had flocked hair underneath her curly bangs and ponytail. So I believe she's either this one or maybe this one, a 3 or 4 ponytail Barbie from 1960. It is such a bummer that she does not have her ponytail and her curly bangs because I've never actually seen one before in real life. So that would have been extra amazing to have this doll come home with her full set of vintage curly bang ponytail hair. But that was probably one of the reasons why the whole bag was only $10. Because clearly girl is bald and missing a limb. But what great limbs she's still got. Her nail polish, really great nail polish. Her arms are interestingly kind of flexible. Legs, hard as a rock. But her one leg has a very nice pedicure. And her face has that sort of like the shinier plastic that really old vintage Barbies from 1960 had back then. So this is now officially the oldest Barbie that I have. But wait, there's more. We have a Bubblecut Barbie, I believe from the guide that this particular one is from 1962. She doesn't have a side part. It's like nice and solid. That bouffant. Is this the Titian or is this a blonde? I'm not sure. Kind of a ginger color. I like that her eye makeup is a little bit, feels more heavy lidded than some of the other bubble cuts that I've seen later. I actually have a handful of bubble cuts. It really seems like the Bubblecut Barbie is kind of easier to find, at least in my experience. You know, it's the Ponytail Barbies that I really have never seen before. But bubble cuts, yeah, I typically see. In the bag, this girl didn't have a head. So her head was just roaming around. Hence, probably again, the $10. But fortunately, when Barbies lost their heads back in the 60s, it wasn't near as devastating as when they lose their heads now. And it's like, oh man, that's never going back on. Yeah, this is just a little bit of a, it's on. So yay, lovely, lovely ginger girl. Great painted toes, great painted fingers. Yeah, she's good. We still have more. This is really cool. We have the very first Ken. His hair is flocked, obviously has seen better days, but this Ken was the very first Ken in 1961. And look at how handsome Ken is, because I've got a couple of the like following year Kens. The following year Kens, his hair was no longer flocked and his look was a little bit different. I feel like this Ken's got more of a flirty, hey, how you doing, baby? And this Ken's more of like, hi, I'm scared of girls. Oh my God. Beach? Just the wide-eyed, maybe it's an innocence that they wanted to portray compared to the like, hey baby, kind of Ken, just 1 year later. So I think that that's so interesting. But what a great find. Yeah, I've never had a first Ken before. I recognized him right away because of the flocked hair. So great addition. Wait, there's more. Vintage clothes. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? This is the 1962, I think, Evening Splendor. Oh my gosh. When I was growing up, I must have had somebody's Barbies because I remember having this dress very clearly. And when I started collecting again as an adult, this was one of the things that was on my mind to reacquire. And I have since gotten it. I think I paid way too much on eBay, and I don't think it came with the jacket. So to find this dress and jacket, look at that light blue and the fur. Oh, that's actually real fur. Probably like rabbit fur. But look, zipper. I mean, it's just, and it's in such great condition. I haven't washed it yet. I did press it, steam it a little bit. But amazing. And it also came with, I think, like a hat. Originally, I don't have the hat. And I think like a clutch, a light blue clutch. But wow, this made my day. So then we have the 1962 or 63 Go Everywhere yellow sheath dress. Look at how beautiful that is. Zipper, it does have some stains on it, but I'm not sure how to wash vintage clothes. Vintage Barbie experts, can I wash vintage clothes and how? Like, clearly by hand, of course, but any recommendations? Should I not get them wet? I'm just a little nervous, but I mean, like no moth holes. And then look at this cute little tennis outfit. And I'm pretty sure that like this goes underneath it. Isn't that adorable? Yeah, all Barbie original stuff. There was a matching outfit for Ken. See, here's his little like cardigan and his little tennis shorts do have a stain and a shirt that's pretty dirty. But cute little matching tennis anyone kind of outfit. Ken also came with some great clothes. This wonderful corduroy and almost kind of paisley situation. Yeah, it says Ken on the inside. I think this is all from 1962 as well. And a few other pieces that I wasn't able to identify. I know that Ken's got another jacket like this in these same color patterns, but I don't remember the long like scarf part of it or whatever, like maybe a cravat. It's longer, and then some pants. Maybe these are Barbies because they seem kind of short for Ken. So we have some accessories. This great little orange purse. But what I discovered is that there is something very special about all of these clothes and this Barbie and Ken. While I was looking through the reference book to try to identify what clothes those were, what their names were, what years they were, yeah, I'm just glancing through and I'm like, oh, okay, that's the 1961 tennis anyone jacket. Oh, that's the orange gathered skirt. Oh, okay, that's the generic corduroy pant for Ken from 1962. Blah, blah, blah. You know, just sort of noting each of these outfits separately and how cool it must have been that whoever had these dolls in the early 60s, they actually went out of their way to buy separate fashion packs for them or just give them new clothes to wear. And then I found this. Recognize any of that stuff? Oh my gosh, you guys. I got practically an entirely complete 1962 to 63 Barbie and Ken tennis gift set. This gift set came with the original 1961 Ken and a Ponytail Barbie and all of those clothes that I just showed. So this guy and her, which, you know, she was wearing the red swimsuit, so maybe this one actually came in the red swimsuit from that gift set. Not only that, but here are the boxes with the stands from that tennis gift set. That's how I knew that it was indeed that particular gift set, which was featured in the Mattel catalog in 1962 and 63 for $15. Because later there were some that were exclusive to, I want to say JCPenney, Montgomery Ward, that had the exact same things. And I was like, maybe it's one of these. But it says they didn't come with the box and the wire stand. Instead, they came with a carrying case, which ironically, I have that carrying case. See? That one. Yeah, I've had that for ages. That was probably the first carrying case I got. So because I have the boxes and the stands, that tells me that I probably have the original one from Mattel. Too bad I don't have the box, the outer box. That would have been really cool. Well, and Barbie is missing a leg. And all her hair. And then obviously they got the Evening Splendor as maybe like a Christmas gift or something, because yeah, that is a Christmas gift that I think a girl who's into Barbie would probably have loved in 1962. But wait, there's more in this bag. But now we're moving away from Barbie and into other dolls, which I don't know much about. So we'll need your help in identifying some of these. Okay, so yeah, we still have these to go in this bag. And to start with, we have I think this is a growing hair Tressy, which I just learned about this doll because I did a video a couple weeks ago that someone else gave me a couple of Tressies, and I don't know anything about these dolls. You know, she's got the like button on her back and on her belly that makes her hair kind of grow. I haven't tried it yet. Her face is in really good condition. Her hair feels pretty fried, but you know, at least she's got her original dress. So that's kind of cool. We have a Tammy. So this is Tammy, right? I've never seen Tammy before in real life. Clearly her dress has seen better days, or maybe somebody did this on purpose. Like maybe she was going to like Carnival or something like that. I have not cleaned her yet. Her face is definitely a lot darker than the rest of her body. But you know, her face is so charming. I certainly don't want to start collecting Tammys or Tressies, but you gotta love that face. It's so sweet. Look at their eyes. Well, one of them's eyes is definitely stuck in a wink. Sleeping. Awake. And clearly somebody was not a fan of hair, right? Because we lost Barbie's hair. And then these two girls' hair, maybe they were going to practice rerouting. Let's just say that. Let's just say that whoever owned these dolls, not that they needed desperately to pull hair out of dolls, but that they wanted to try rerouting and never got around to it. Let's just go with that theory. I don't know what these are. They kind of look like baby dolls in like teen girl bodies. That's kind of strange. But don't they look old? They look old. So what are these? Let's see. This one says just patent pending. That doesn't help us. Patent pending. That is not the name of your company. Unless it is. Okay, what about this one? Oh, these are very different bodies. Yeah. This one definitely feels like probably the original. Has a smidge of nail polish on. And then this one feels like maybe a clone or something. But yeah, pretty interesting. They look old, certainly. Two more left. There is this head. Does it go to sleep? Oh yeah, it does. Another sleepy head with, I think, this body that has no arms, but it doesn't really stay on there. So I'm not sure if this is the body that it goes with, but that definitely looks like a baby. And then this little guy, who looks like a monk. Another hair loss situation. Cute. Look at those little shoes. Husband thinks that this is a Cupid doll, but I don't think so. I think it's too small, right? Like Cupid dolls were more maybe this size, right? This looks more like just some interesting little baby doll with little socks and shoes. Lastly, a bunch of clothes for these dolls. So maybe the clothes can help guide our identification of these dolls. Also a bag of parts, loose hands and stuff. You know, these could be good for Halloween, these dolls. Oh yeah, and here's another bag of parts. Oh, this is really cute. Check this out. This is a little handbag, says Japan on it, little patent leather thing. You zip it open. There's something inside. Tammy's telephone directory. Isn't that adorable? So, and then because there's also a stand that says Tammy on it too. So yeah, so I'm certain that one is Tammy, even though I don't know anything about Tammy. And then look at this little typewriter. Isn't that cute? And telephone, little rotary dial telephone. Isn't that wonderful? Some belts. And look at these like curlers, like doll hair curlers. Isn't that cool? Are these for dolls? There's a bigger one too. There's a bigger one and a smaller one. So there's like a set of 3 bigger and smaller. And some more shoes and stuff. So yeah, not too shabby for 10 bucks. Definitely have all seen better days, all need some form of help. But my goodness, the sentimentality and just the like vintage coolness of these things, priceless. So what do you think? Can you help me out with any of these IDs? What do you think about those little baby dolls? Did I get it right on Barbie? And your overall thoughts. Also let me know if you share your doll collecting hobby with anyone. And if you don't, that's okay, because we're here for each other. We're part of this wonderful community, and I'm so glad that we're here together. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I got this for $10. I didn't get this. It's my no buy month. He got... Wow. But first, let me just give major props. She got one leg. Head body situation. Let's do that again.